Hey guys, welcome to Sarah and Hill. I'm just doing a collective reading for the new moon in Aquarius energy. By the way, I do some new moon intention setting readings. You can check out the info box on Etsy if you want more clarity on what your intention should be for the new moon. All right? Cool. So let's get started. I come to you thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light and divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that we need to know about the new Aquarius, the new moon in Aquarius energy? Thank you. Okay. So we have the revolutionary coming out. I feel like we're trailblazing a brand new path here. Some of us are, all of us, the energy is to trailblaze a brand new path. And this is very fitting for the Aquarius energy because with the Aquarius, they are ones who think outside the box. They think outside the box. They are trendsetters. They're usually misunderstood, because they're very forward thinking. Some of you guys might be thinking about some things that are outside of your social circle. Oh, why do I keep picking up the wrong cards here? Jesus. Speaking of thinking outside the box, I'm picking up cards that are just like not what I usually pick up in the beginning. All right, cool. But yeah, it's about picking up that energy, picking up this new Aquarius energy in doing things differently. And make no judgments when you do so. We're also being faced with our adversities and our addictions. All right. We definitely have some insecurities, some mental barriers that are stopping us from moving forward. And that's just all of us, right? Let's just keep it real here. Make no judgments as that comes to the forefront. I feel like with the full moon in Cancer, a lot of us have come to terms with our own toxic energy and how that has affected others and how it's helped to sabotage our own progress. Okay? In doing so, it's very important that you treat that with compassion. Okay? Treat it with compassion and then use wisdom to actually move forward. All right, so the full moon in Cancer was that emotional energy as you were able to face, these shadows, these hard truths about yourself and people around you. Okay, so you dealt with all that emotional muck. And now it's time to turn that knowledge into wisdom and take an objective approach as to how to move forward with this new emotional state, how to move forward with this new knowledge. And for some of us, that might be addictions, whether it's overeating, drinking, smoking, whatever the case is, whatever your thing is, your vice is. Some of us are being led to drop them, or will be led to drop it in February. All right. So with this card, what I'll go over is what should have been released, where are we now, what is emerging, what do we wish to grow, what goals, how do we get our goals to fruition, and then additional resources. I'm sorry, I was trying to read it and I don't have my glasses. All right. First question. What have we released, or what should we have released already? What should we have released? Okay. We have the Knight of Swords coming out, Queen of Pentacles along with the Empress energy. Queen of Pentacles is coming out in reverse along with the Empress energy. All right, so it's certain things that we're moving forward. I feel like this is like somewhat moving forward fast. Moving fast into the wrong direction. Some of us need to course correct. And we're being faced with what we need to course correct. Whether we were in a relationship that was going downhill and we need to course correct in the relationship by switching our behaviors or switching our mindsets. Or if we're at a job and we realize, oh my gosh, I'm on this career path that I hate and I need to course correct that. It's that type of energy. Somebody was moving full steam ahead in the wrong direction. They're realizing that and they're getting this intuitive hit with this Empress energy as to how to move forward in a more authentic way. The Queen of Pentacles energy here, this energy is about being self-sufficient as well. All right. So back to these addictions. All right. Some of us have been moving full steam ahead because of certain addictions. For example, if this is about love, let's say you have a love addiction, right? You don't know how to be alone, for example, right? That would it would stem from a lack of self-confidence and self-sufficiency. You might feel addicted to validation, emotional validation. All right. You might feel addicted to love from another person rather than love from yourself. So that's an idea of course correcting, coming to reckoning, coming into awareness about what you've been doing all this time, these patterns, these habits that are no longer serving you, and how it's been blocking your Empress energy. Keep in mind the Empress can be a man or woman. This is just an energy of receiving, though, okay, as opposed to moving forward. So I do feel like this is an energy of taking what we need to learn from the universe before we actually take a step forward. All right, where are we now? Where are we now? Ooh, okay, yeah, all right, so here we are. So it seems like the past energy was receiving, and now we're at the two of wands here. This two of wands, Aries energy. This is about moving forward. All right, this is about taking the plan, making the plans to move forward, taking action. All right, or at least taking action by planning. This doesn't necessarily have to be action, you know, but it's just like strategizing, planning, like, okay, so this is what I've learned. Moving forward, I'm going to do this now. I'm going to move like this. And you're starting to strategize and plan based on the new knowledge that you've gained about your blockages. All right. And what is emerging? What's emerging here? Okay. We do have the Temperance card. All right. So learn to, instead of some of you guys might have been addicted to money, making money, all right? But it's with the Temperance card, now you're learning how to temper your addictions, you know? So let's say if you have, back to the emotional addiction, you know, you've realized that you've attracted a lot of love based on this need for love. You're learning to temper that energy, and in doing so, you're course correcting and attracting better love. All right. And you're being divinely guided to do so with the Temperance card here. All right. The addictions aren't necessarily bad things. For example, it doesn't have to be the typical, drugs and alcohol. It can just be things that you're overdoing. All right. It could be a mental state that you're overdoing. For example, it's healthy to want money, but then if you're addicted to money, then that becomes an addiction. Right. Okay. So we're learning to temper that. That's what's emerging in the new moon in Aquarius. All right. What should we look forward to attaining? What should we look forward to attaining? Emperor, here we are. The Emperor and the Empress here. All right. So last month was definitely very emotional. I don't know about you, but with that full moon in Cancer energy, I was in my feeling. It was crazy. I did not like it. All right. But I prefer more of this go-getter type of energy here with the Emperor, and that's what we're going into. We can now that we've learned what we needed to learn, we accepted the intuition and received the guidance. Now we can move forward in the world with this new knowledge, right? A better, an upgraded us, a leveled up us, also a more balanced us. It seems like with this masculine and feminine match here, I feel like, and then the Temperance card, okay? The name of the game for the new moon in Aquarius energy is balance, okay? We're learning to find the balance between our masculine and our feminine energy here, right? How can we bring our goals into fruition? How can we bring our goals and intentions into fruition? How can we bring our new moon intentions into fruition when we're taking leadership in our lives? Okay, we do have the Ace of Wands here in reverse. It's time to focus on the things that make your heart sing, the things that you've been neglecting, all right? Honoring your feelings here, honoring your feelings and taking that step forward, taking that leap of faith with the Fool card here, okay? This is taking the bull by the horns. This is going for what you want, taking the lead in your life, no longer letting life happen to you. You're actually going for it, and you're going for it because you're intuitively guided to go down the right path, all right? So you're going to be... you're going to have an opportunity of something that's going to make your heart sing. If you haven't felt it already, then you're going to step into this energy, and it's going to require a leap of faith. All right. That's simply how you take, step forward in achieving your intentions and your goals here, by taking action, by taking the lead, by taking the leap of faith. What additional resources do we have here? Okay, we do have the King of Cups. Oh, these are too many cards. Okay, this is about conflict and that's too many cards. It's about dropping a conflict though. Yeah, so we have the Wheel of Fortune here, along with the Justice card in reverse. Okay, a lot of cards here. It definitely seems like there's some past deception here. All right, So whatever it is in the past that you had to let go of, that was disempowering your energy, that path that you felt like you were moving forward in, that you're realizing you're moving fast in a wrong direction, whether you were realizing that you were in a situation when a person was deceptive and you realized you had to get out, whatever this injustice was, or at a job where they're just not treating you right, giving you what you deserve, whatever that is, it's some type of injustice that you're coming out of. All right. And use that as a springboard to move forward into the new way of being, the new cycle, because the Wheel of Fortune is a card of a fortunate new cycle here. All right. So we are leveling up. We are being led to go into a new cycle. Whether this happens in February or March, it's up to you and how quickly you move through this energy. All right. The best way to do it is to take the lead. Take the lead with moderation, though. All right. You in trailblazing a brand new path. Do this with moderation. Work intuitively. Cooperate with the universe here, and knowing what the next steps are to take. Don't burn bridges. Especially if you're being pushed by pain, right? If you're being driven by a past pain, whatever that emotional muck that happened last month, whatever this deception that you found was going on in your life, or whatever shitty energy was going on in your life, and you're allowing that to push you, that's fine. But don't allow it to make you go on a war path, right? Keep that in mind. Be moderate, because this Emperor energy is definitely very fiery. These cards are definitely Aries energy, and that's the god of war there. All right, so just be mindful of that. Just springboarding from this injustice. All right, let's get some overall advice here. Be graceful. All right, be graceful. As you're moving into a brand new cycle, you don't have to be like, F you, you're cool. Just move on gracefully, because that something beautiful is on the horizon. All right, what's advice? No burning bridges. What's advice here? I guess that was advice, no burning bridges. All right, so we do have the Six of Wands here. All right, this is a card of ego, but it's also a card of victory and being on top. And let's see what the other cards are to see. We have the Eight of Pentacles, no longer working on things. Okay. And then the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. So whatever that conflict is, some of you guys might be coming out of an energy of like a conflict that was a stalemate, where it's a lose-lose situation. You realize you're not going to win in this situation. All right. It's time to walk away and empower yourself. The Queen of Pentacles just came out again. All right, that's what we're moving into. Stop putting in the work into things that are no longer serving you. Stop putting in work into things that are serving your ego in a negative way. If it's enabling you, right? If you have people or things that are enabling your addictions, if you know that you have a codependency issue when it comes to relationships and you're around people who are enabling that, that's something to let go of, all right? You know what that is. We don't have to go in depth. This is a general reading. But like I said, I definitely do personal readings as well as the new moon intention readings. If you want to just, clarify and see what the universe wants you to focus on for the new moon in Aquarius energy. All right. So what's a power animal here? What is a power animal that we can harness for this new moon energy? Thank you. Ooh, I just felt a jolt of... Ooh. Okay. Vulture spirit. Nothing is wasted. All right. So as we're stepping into this new cycle, it happens. You step into that world energy. People get dropped off. Things get dropped off. All right. Whatever that injustice is, it can be very soothing to look at that like, oh my gosh, I wasted my time there. Just getting that woe is me victim energy. Don't do that. All right. It's time for you to step into your Empress energy. Understand that whatever that past injustice was, it happened for a reason. This is a mature way, but it's not as sexy to think this way, right? It happened for a reason. It wasn't a waste of time. I actually learned A, B, and C from this. And moving forward, I'm going to move in A, B, and C type of way. That's the energy for the new moon in Aquarius. Nothing is wasted here. It's only wasted if you get out of a situation that caused you an injustice, caused you pain and heartbreak, and then you run right into another situation that gives you the same effect. Then you wasted your time. because you didn't learn the lesson. It's time to gain wisdom from your past experiences. All right? What else is going on here? I don't know why I just got so excited. I just got a jolt of energy here. Jesus Christ. All right, so we have the cow spirit. Miracles are endless. Yeah, beautiful things are on the horizon. Giraffe spirit. See the big picture. That might help you to notice how things aren't wasted. You know, sometimes in hindsight, we can look back at our pain and be like, and it's not until you actually step into the new cycle, I've realized. Once you step into the new cycle, you can look back and look at all the painful experiences, and then you'll realize, oh, that's what that was for. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have learned this that I can apply now in this beautiful way. All right. What else do we have here? Lizard spirit, dream your world into being. You're dreaming a new world. And the only way you're able to manifest what you do want is by experiencing what you don't want. So some of you guys experienced some shitty people. You had some shitty experiences. And now it gave you way more clarity, and it gave you more appreciation for when this beautiful new manifestation comes in. Nightingale spirit, love is all around. For some of you guys, it's a love interest that you have to drop, and you're feeling like it's a waste of time. It's okay, all right? That it wasn't a waste of time. It was for a reason here, all right? Let me just pull one more card. I'm going to pull the Archangel Michael card. I don't know. I'm being led to do this. I don't think I have done a reading with this actually as of yet. Thank you, Archangel Michael. What is the energy? What is the advice or prayer that we can use for this new moon in energy? New moon in Aquarius energy. We have innocence coming out. You are on the right path. And focus on divine and perfect health. Okay. So innocence. As we're coming to awareness about the negative energies that were in our lives, whether it's been internal toxic energy or the energy around us, or I feel like it's a little bit of both. It's how our toxic energy has attracted toxic energy around us. And we were taking too long. We were taking inventory of the people around us and not realizing that we were attracting that. All right. Now, once you come into that realization, be compassionate, as mentioned earlier, and recognize that you didn't do anything wrong. You did the best that you could with what you had. All right. But now you know better. You're going to do better. Right. Focus upon divine and perfect health. Do you? Pretty much. Focus on yourself here. This is about focusing on people and things that are healthy for you. Letting go the things that was, whether this is drinking and smoking, that type, or pill popping, whatever that addiction is, yeah, let that go, right? It's time to let that go. Whether it is an unhealthy emotional state, it's time to let that go. It's time to focus on the things that enable your health and your highest good. All right? You're on the right path. If you're feeling led to let go of certain things and you're actually on the right path, this is divine guidance here. All right? You're being divinely guided into a brand new cycle, a brand new fortunate, beautiful cycle here. And it's time to understand that and surrender to that. Surrender to this brand new path and make no judgments on what it looks like. All right? Make no judgments on what it looks like. I feel like that's very important to remember, because sometimes we have a whole picture, we have a whole plan, a whole idea of what we think things should be, how we think a relationship should turn out, how we think our career should turn out. And then we realize that the universe had something totally different in mind. You know, make no judgments in what the universe is showing you here. Trust that it's for your highest good. All right. All right, I hope this resonated with you. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, I do the new moon intention setting readings. All right, so definitely hit me up about that. Check the inbox below. All right, I have that link to the Etsy, as well as the personal love and career readings. All right, until we meet again, actually check out your monthly readings as well. Until we meet again, peace.